guys, welcome back to another episode of Loey's Fishing. Into the silly season now, right at the start. Plenty of boats out on the water already, it's only early. The wind's going to get up today from the west, then from the south, so it's going to make fishing pretty difficult. Beautiful sunrise there in the background coming up. Hopefully the fishing's pretty good. Got a couple early, got a nice flatty and then lost a flatty. But got one about 65 centimetres, that's alright. Anyway, once the wind gets up, we might head in close just to try and stay a bit more protected so it sounds alright. But let's get into it. Hopefully we can get a few fish. It's got a bit of weight. It was almost to the top of the retrieve too. What is it, flatty? Oh. And that was pretty lucky. Almost got the vibe in the side of the net. It's pretty hard to see the fish because it's so dark. If the vibe hooks in the side of the net there, it's all over. Not that you'd be able to see much like me. Yeah, it's in the net now. Very nice. There we are, guys, nice fish. That's about a 65 centimetre straight away. Good solid flatty. Very, very happy with that. Very nice indeed. We'll get this guy back in the water, keep fishing. Good start anyway. I don't expect the rest of the day to be like that. It'll be a bit of a grind, I think. But yeah, about a 65 centimetre. We'll get it back in, we'll keep fishing. See ya, mate. Oh yeah, we're on another flatty. Missed a couple of bites just before. Possibly was the same one. I cast back into the same area, but had a couple of casts. Absolutely smashed it down. Good size. There we are, guys, another nice flatty. It's about the same size, about 65 centimetres. Hooked him in the gill, so he's got a little bit of blood. I'll get him back in the water quick so he doesn't stress out too much. See ya, mate. Definitely happy with that start. A couple of 65 centimetre flatties. That's very nice. Hopefully the fishing stays pretty good early before that sun gets too high and bright and the wind starts hammering. At least we've got a couple on the board. Makes it a bit better anyway. Nothing worse than going through that first light period without catching anything. You know it's going to be tough for the rest of the day then. I think it's going to be tough anyway, but at least we've caught some fish. Alright, let's get back into it. The rod I'm using at the moment is just a 4 to 10 pound Jackal BPM. It's a fairly crisp rod. So it's got a fast taper, punches out the Trans Am pretty good because the Trans Am's 20 gram. I've got a 15 pound main line with a 16 pound leader on it. Just covering a few bases at the moment. The Trans Am always picks up a few flatties, so a lot of the times I don't like running 12 pound on it. I don't mind running 12 on the plastics. If I get bit off, it's not as bad. But I hate getting bitten off by big flatties on vibes. Turns out to be an expensive day if you lose too many. Right, I think I've picked up a squid on the vibe. Feels like it, yeah. Oh, there's another one down there with him. Oh, there's a couple down there. There he is, little squid on the vibe. Taking him home for the kids. They're hard to hook on the vibe, that's the only problem. It's not like a squid jig. You got to kind of wait till they grab it and then set the hook in them. That makes sense. He's having a good go at it, trying to get it. There's a couple down there. I might just get a jig on. Alright, let's give this a shot, if they're still there. They're still down there. There we go. Whee, there's another one. Bump, bump. Geez, a slow sinker, this one. At least they eat it. Look, this guy all wrapped up in it. Oh, there's another one. Very nice. I think that's about all there was down there. Well, they are 3 quick squid. Wasn't expecting it, but got lucky. I'll take them home to eat. Right, I made a little bit of a move, come a bit further south. It's real quiet where I was, lots of boat traffic as well. So I decided to change it up a little bit. I've switched the vibe over now to a 4-inch bait junkie grub in motor oil. We'll give that a shot, see how it goes. Can't be any worse than the vibe. He got a couple of fish early, which is nice, but it's real dead after that. So we'll see how this grub goes. That's it there. Sort of 3/8 2/0 jig head. Alrighty, yeah. There's a bite. Feels like a flatty, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. Might be just jagged. Tip's acting up a little bit. Either way, it's a fish and it's been a while. What is it? No, it's not a flatty. What do we got here? Bream. Oh yeah. We'll take it. There we go. That's a pretty good bream on the 4-inch grub. It's good to get a bite. It's been a little while. Too long. Well, it's nice to be back on a fish anyway. Right, let's get back out there. Just moved up about 100 metres. Not much going on where I was. Not much going on in general. It was always going to be a tough grind today. I'll just keep looking around till I can find something. Try and pick up the odd fish here and there. Right, I've picked up another fish. Not sure what it is. Maybe a bream or a squaw or something. Have we got another bream? Yeah, another nice bream. Decent size again. Another one on the 4-inch grub. Oh. Righto, mate, off you go. Alright, I picked up another bite. It's first cast after that last fish. It's not big. What have we got? Little tiny flatty. How are you, mate? Welcome aboard. That's perfect hookup. Very easy to get them off. Thanks for coming. Alright, now this is small. Big cruiser just went past me and he knocked me over. They put off some wake when they're bogged right down. What have we got? Just a chopper. Oh well, that was easy. Alright, got a small bite. Could just be a little flathead, like a real little one. Missed a good bite not so long ago. No, just a chopper. I'll get the pliers. They always take all 3 hooks in their mouth, these grubs. Not a big tailor, just a small one. Well, besides those nice flathead early, the going's been pretty slow. Couple of bream, couple of flatties, some choppers. Not much quality besides early. Coming on 10 o'clock now. So there's been a lot of casts for not many fish. That's how it goes, but they're not always firing. Especially with the amount of boat traffic we'll have on the water today. Not much going on here at all, besides the temperature. It's up, fishing's down. Cicadas are buzzing, wind's blowing, the fish just aren't biting. It's bright, clear and sunny. I'm gonna have to go and look for somewhere else. I might try down Gwendolyn, try and hide out of this wind a bit, see if I can find some hungry fish somewhere. Vibes landed, been absolutely destroyed by a long tom as soon as it hit the top. I'm sitting like 25 feet of water out here. This long tom's just cruising around out in the depths, waiting to steal my vibe, I'd say. He's definitely giving it his best shot to take it. Hopefully he doesn't get it. Come on, mate, give me that vibe back. Oh, get in here. They look cool. That's where it ends. Oh, yeah, settle on, mate. Settle on. Boink. Oh, well, got me vibe back at least. They got a fair set of chompers, these guys. I'll get him back in the water. You ready, pal? Don't bite me on your way off. I've got one on. See, the wind's picked up heaps. Oh, what is it? Little flatty? Nah, squid, big squid. It's like kite surfing. How you going, buddy? Welcome aboard. You are dinner for later. I think we picked up a flatty right underneath the boat there. Get in the boat. Beautiful. There you go, about 45 centimetres. He'd be a good eater. But it's his lucky day. I'm just going to keep a couple of squid, no fish. We'll let him swim off. Ah, well, good to get one. Hopefully there's a couple more in shallow. Straight onto another one, very next cast. How good. This one's a little bit bigger. He feels bigger. Maybe just foul hooked. Hard to tell. No, it looks foul hooked because I can see white. I think it's spinning around. Yeah, he's hooked underneath, so he's just swam over and sat on it. Come on, mate, you need to get. He's basically identical to the last one, 45 centimetres, except this one got hooked underneath, not in the mouth. Made him feel like he was a bit heavier than he was, but same size. Oh, was that a bite? No, it's weed. If I had my bigger rescue, I probably would have took both of them home. I knew it was going to be real windy today, so I didn't think it'd be too pleasant. Fish all day in the heat, and then have to go back and fill it up fish. Do another bite. Oh, he's off. Oh, 3 bites in 3 casts. That's the most productive it's been all day. And the fact I'm out of the wind too for now is nice. I do have to deal with the cicadas, but I'll take the cicadas any day with some bites. Pretty much just landed in that flatty's mouth, I think. Yep. It's good to be catching. They're not big fish, but it's good to be catching. That's just a little fella. Wouldn't even be legal, that one. The wind's absolutely pumping now. Most people have already gone home. I'll stick it out for a while longer, just try and bring you guys a video. But it's stinking hot, the fish aren't biting, and it's super, super windy. We'll keep going for a while yet. Oh, another little one off. I can see 2 fish just in the water there. I don't know what they are. They could be long tom, mullet, not sure. They're kind of heading over this way. Here we go. Long tom. Look at him, there he goes. He wants it. Oh yeah. That flatty just scoffed that right under the boat. Just put some sunscreen on, so I haven't even got the neck mount on. He's probably the best one so far. So the wind's not doing me any favours. It's a good flatty. There we go guys, it's probably about another 65 centimetre. Nice fish. Good fight on it, took it right under the boat. Just after a sun screened up, so unfortunately I only had the fixed camera, but at least I had one going. Well, let's get this ripper back in the water. Alright, we've hooked up again. I just checked the weather. It's gusting like 40 k's an hour. Another nice flatty, guys. At least we've caught a couple of fish now. See ya, mate. There's a squid down there on that plastic. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it. Quickly try and get this on. I don't know if it's going to hang around on that prawn. There we go. I got him. How good's that? The clips definitely come in handy sometimes, not having to retie. Beautiful squid. How you going, buddy? You can come home for dinner. Well, that was pretty lucky. Seen a squid come in on the plastic. Quickly changed over one of the vibes I had on and just put on a squid jig. That's where the little quick clip comes in handy. Wouldn't have got that squid otherwise if I had probably had to retie and do everything. But the fact I could change it so quickly means I switched it over and picked up that extra squid. All right, we've just picked up another one. Is it a bream? Just picked it up there off that corner. Yeah, little bream. There we go, nice little bream. Just picked it up off the corner of the rocks there. It's really hard to fish in here with this wind gusting how it is. Some of them are up to 40 kilometres an hour. So you can get 2 or 3 different wind direction changes just in the one retrieve. So you've constantly got slack line in. Doesn't matter which way you cast, it's just kind of swirling around. Right, I just made a move out into deeper water. I've hooked up first cast, but it's not big, but it is a fish. Probably a squire, bream maybe. There we go. Squire hooked in the back. How you going, fella? That'll be a quick release, I think. All right, I was having a bit of a sit down there. I've hooked up. What do we got? Probably a chopper. What is it? Yeah, looks like a chopper. Bit of an aerial. Oh, off it goes. Thanks for the show, mate. The GoPro's got pretty good stabilisation, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see how rough it is out here, but I'll give you a look. It's fairly lumpy as you just seen, but that's what we've got to deal with all the way back to the ramp. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you on the next one.